So today I'm with Rose. Rose, how old are you?
I'm 27.
Rose, how long have you been homeless out here in Phoenix?
I've been homeless about like 10 years on and off.
Wow, since you were 17, huh?
Yeah, 18.
And what got you down that path? What happened?
I got into like wrong kind of people and wrong kind of business, I got set up by somebody that basically fucked up my life, and it just took a control over me. I have a Stockholm syndrome, meaning a victim it gets comfortable or in love with their predator. So it kind of took a control in my, my life, and mentally and physically. So, yeah.
And how long have you been using blues?
I've been using blues about 5-6 years now.
So 5-6 years ago when you started using them, were they the counterfeit ones like today, or
Yes,
are they the real ones?
They were the counterfeit ones.
They were still counterfeit back
Yeah.
then? And how much do you pay for them today?
Today, about like $3 to $4 a piece.
They're getting cheaper, huh?
Yep.
Because there's so many of them out there.
Yep.
That's why they're getting cheaper and cheaper.
Yep. Nowadays, they be cutting it with everything. They have like fentanyl with everything and every drug there is now. It kind of sucks.
It's kind of scary, right?
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't want, how dangerous it is, right?
Yeah, especially somebody who doesn't do them. Like for people who don't do them. So yeah.
Their tolerance is really
Yes.
low, so those
and then
pills.
they get sick. They get sick really badly. I get withdrawals every day now because my body's prone to it. I'm used to it. It kind of sucks. Nobody told me that there was going to be withdrawals. If I found out the symptoms that I have to deal with in my daily life, I probably would not choose to do them.
How do withdrawals affect you? What do it look like for you?
It feels like a flu-like symptoms almost. Like you get hot and cold flashes. Your body will hurt tremendously. You almost feel like you're dying. There be days like I can't move. Like I feel like I'm paralyzed in my own bed. Like, it really sucks. And not just that, I get sleepy a lot, and I don't like to be sleepy, So, and especially, you would see people, we call it nodding out, like dozed off like that. It's kind of embarrassing, It really is. I don't really like it.
Have you ever tried to get professional treatment?
I did. I went to rehab before and stuff like that, but I feel like I never really quite found the right program to go to yet.
What does the perfect program look like for you that'll work?
Perfect program is just getting like the treatment that I really need. Now that I'm like, using fentanyl, I need more professional help. Because you can do it cold turkey, but it's really, really more dangerous for people who are opiate users. So we need more medical attention on a daily, because I heard that you can die from a withdrawal symptom way quicker faster than if you overdose left alone. So you die quicker from a withdrawal symptom than an overdose.
That's scary, right?
Yes, it is.
When you were younger, Rose, what did you want to become as an adult?
I was thinking about being a cosmetologist, or I was thinking about being a psychologist, one or the other. I don't really know quite, really. I have a really broken family, so,
Do you think has it been like a generational cycle of dysfunction for you, as far as you saw that when you were younger?
I noticed when I first became homeless, when I was like 18 years old, there weren't a lot of people who are homeless around my age yet. That started becoming it just gradually became like that, where people around my age are homeless now. Then a few years ago, so after I was 18 and I was really homeless, I was more by myself. But now a few years past that, maybe around when I was 22 to now, that's when most people around my age became more homeless. Nearly half the population is homeless, nearly. So it sucks. You would see all types of people my age, or people who are even in their 60s old and older being homeless, you know. It's really sad.
What's the youngest person you've seen out here homeless or using blues?
I met somebody that were 14 or 15 years old. They dropped out of middle school, I heard. And I was just talking to one of them just recently, and that I recognized. He's now 20 years old. When I first met him, he was about 14 or 15 years old. Yeah. And he does blues too, and it kind of sucks.
What does your future look like, Rose? What are your plans for the future?
My future is like I really want to try to get off of this, honestly, because, you know, as I get older, my body feels old, you know. I feel old, even though I don't look old, you know. My body feels worn out and tired. Like, I don't go to sleep every day, you know what I mean? So my body is now has sleeping dysfunction and disorder. So it's been really took a hold on me, especially since I'm epileptic, and so I have seizures. So it really is a downfall for that, you know. But I'm not trying to give up on my life, you know. I'm trying to find guidance and peace for my life, you know. And hopefully, like, as I get clean and sober, if I find a program for me, then maybe I can, like, it can help me to a better step, and then a different step in a, you know, take another step in a stepping stone. So
I'm really encouraged to hear you say that you're not giving up on yourself and you want more. You're tired, right? You sound tired. You're fatigued of living this lifestyle for years and years and years, and sometimes that's what it takes, right? You have to hit rock bottom sometimes. Sometimes it takes a stranger to come up to you and remind you of what you used to dream of as a kid, or your potential that needs to be reached, right?
That's really true. I mean, I don't know if anybody believes in a higher power. I do, but they say that anybody that come across your life, you know, it's for a reason, whether it's good or bad. It's for a reason why that person comes up to you. You know? Absolutely,
yeah. And so I believe in that too. I believe in God, and He puts us, you know, in each other's path for a reason. And so just listen to your heart. Listen, you know what you have to do. You just have to gain the courage to actually do it and see it through, right? It's not easy. I've heard from many people that, you know, telling me that it's really hard. Addiction is really hard. It's a mental issue, right? It's an emotional issue, and so you find comfort because you've experienced trauma, and this kind of comforts you, maybe, right? And so you don't want to get sick. The withdrawals are hell, and so it's a bunch of things, right, that are just affecting you. And all I can do is encourage you to seek something better for yourself. And you said you believe in a higher power. Well, keep reaching out to your higher power, or whatever higher power you believe in. Okay, God will answer your prayers and put you down the right path. What advice do you have for young people, Rose, that's out there 17, 16, 15, and people are offering them pills? What would you tell them?
I will say this, that I might not be their parent or anything like that, you know. I hope nobody has influenced you to do something that you don't want to, because if it is, you don't have to do it. And if nobody did influence you to do it, then I suggest you to try to, you know, hang around with people that around your age. You don't gotta be acting older to fit in, or thinking that just because, you know, you're young that you don't got nobody. And then, you know, because there's a lot of people that can give you help. I'm sure there's people around middle school or high school that there's plenty of teachers that can give you help, you know. If you don't have a home and stuff like that, that's their choice to help you to, you know, better yourself, you know. There's a lot of programs out there, you know.
Any advice for parents? What to look out for?
For parents, one good program for parents who are like, I remember I went to one program. It was really good. It was really helpful. It was called the Dream Center. And It's nationwide, all over the world, I heard. So they're very they're Christian based programs, but they're not gonna be like so on, on your butt a lot, on the God part. They're good in serving, and they're trying to help you, work on your inner self. This program is actually help you to stay in touch with God and work on yourself. It's not for relationships. It's not about finding your truematch.com or anything like that. It's literally helping you trying to better yourself. And they don't do no drugs or alcohol or even cigarettes in this program. So they make you come clean as all day, every day. And they even have donations for women and men for clothings. And if you have a kid, you're allowed to, they do a free daycare for your programs for people who are young, or as in when they're a baby to a toddler, or even younger, around age, like, I want to say 12 to under. So as a baby to 12, so around that age. So they really help you with that. And they also help you with trying to get you a job too. And they have also food every day is served. You can either cook your food, or you could just, if you don't have money for food, they serve you food. They have donations on that too. And you're allowed to go to places with the disciples, or with people who are in that program. We do a lot of donations and helping out other people, called the Church on the Street, I believe. Yeah, they're really helpful with that, I made a lot of friends there when I was there, and they're just people just around our age, just helping each other, and you get a nice bed. I seen the most beautiful bed ever in a program. It's nice. It's so beautiful. It doesn't even feel like you're going on a program. It literally feels like your own room. You're like if you were going in a house. It felt like that. It was so beautiful. It's nice.
Okay, so great advice, and thank you for mentioning that there are programs out there for people to look for, right? So I'm gonna say thank you very much, Rose, for talking to me. Thank you for sharing your story. By you sharing your story, you could actually save somebody's life, because they'll maybe stay away from all the bad influences and avoid this lifestyle. Okay, so please get well. I'm gonna give you my card so you can call me if you need a ride to treatment, or if you need to speak to somebody. Please call me. I'm also gonna give you a donated goodie bag. That's from one of my subscribers. Her name is Quinn. There's a bunch of little toiletry items that you can use, right?
Yes, there are. It's got everything I need. It got wet wipes and socks. We definitely need socks. Like, there's plenty of people that need socks and tissues and stuff, and personal hygienes and razors and toothbrush and toothpaste, and even Fritos. And I really enjoy this, and even to have like the spice thing for a guy thing. That's really cool. Anyways, thank you so much,
Yeah, thank you for having the courage to share your story. It's not easy.
No, it's not.
So I'm going to go grab you something to eat. Lunch has been donated by my subscribers. So again, thank you very much. I'll talk to you soon. In the meantime, please stay safe, okay?
Thank you.
God bless you.
God bless you too.
Bye.
Bye.